Good evening, I'm Diana Fairbanks. The Canadian government is closing its Buffalo consulate in the HSBC Tower, and that's just the beginning of the vacancies. News 4's Rachel Kingston is live tonight. Rachel?
Diana, even though Canada just spent $1.5 million renovating its consulate and renewed a 10-year lease with the HSBC Tower, it is now packing up shop. The Canadian consulate is closing its Buffalo office. Canada's government blames federal budget trimming and changes in immigration rules. It means 75 more jobs are leaving the HSBC Tower and moving to New York City.
I've called on Prime Minister Stephen Harper to ensure that the Canadian consulate office is kept open in Buffalo because it is an economic lifeline between the two countries. That consulate not only represents Erie County and Western New York, it represents the Pittsburgh area. It represents all of upstate New York. We can't afford to have a consulate leave Western New York and go to New York City because we know what'll happen. They'll forget about us.
Barely a day earlier, HSBC revealed it's consolidating its anti-money laundering unit, slashing 77 jobs from the tower by this fall. Phillips Lytle will be vacating when its new digs in the renovated Donovan building are ready.
I would assume that HSBC Tower, the owners of the tower, would end up getting tenants for the building, but they're going to do it at rock bottom prices, which is going to drive down the entire real estate market of downtown Buffalo.
But right in the tower's shadow is a plot of land that's seen as having a much brighter future. Officials envision the Webster Block as one of the most sought-after properties along Buffalo's waterfront. We're only about 3 months away from finding out who and what will soon call the Webster Block home. 4 p.m. Friday was the deadline for interested developers to register with the city. They now have until June 15th to submit detailed proposals. The Brown administration will award the bid for the Webster Block on or about August 15th. Now, the city doesn't want to see just your standard old office space here on the Webster Block where I'm standing. According to the RFP, it's looking for, quote, a project that builds upon recreational and sports opportunities in the district and creates lively street activity year-round. Reporting live, Rachel Kingston for the 10 o'clock news.